Okay, it's time for a little rambling and riding. Sunday morning, I am going to take a quick ride down to Woodbury, Georgia, which is, I don't know, I think maybe 25 miles from me, somewhere in there. Cool little town, got a really cool covered bridge. It's a functional covered bridge. So we'll take a ride down that way. And also, I just sort of wanted to ride to test out my clutch bypass switch. Watched some YouTube videos on it and everybody recommended it, so I bought a plug and play. I believe it's from Kawasaki Brad. I'll have to look at the brand name. It's like 15 bucks with shipping. Get out and do a quick ride. Supposed to go to only like 91 in Metro Atlanta today, but the heat index is supposed to be like 108, maybe all the way up to 110. So we're still getting a brutal summer here in the south. Okay, we are coming up to the entrance for Red Oak Creek Bridge, and you see they've got how wide you can go through here. So bigger trucks aren't going to make it through, and I think it's a 3-ton weight limit, I believe. It's one of the few functioning covered bridges that you can drive across in Georgia. So 3 tons, so if my math is correct, be 6,000 pounds. So this is the bridge. I'll have to come back by and look at the history on it. Got a city park down there next to Red Oak Creek that you can come down and have a picnic. So pretty cool little area. How y'all doing? Whew. A little warm out. Yeah, I know. It's definitely warm though. Nice couple of guys. Might have just found some future riding partners. They both live in the next town from me, so we exchanged some information, and so hopefully some new riding people. So this is what I came down for, besides the covered bridge, was this dirt road here. We found it the other day, and it rained overnight, so it's going to be red mud. So that's what I'm sort of interested in, seeing how this red clay is, and just getting a little more dirt time underneath the wheels of this thing. Said my riding experience is extremely limited on dirt and rock roads. Being born and raised in Miami, Florida. Woo! There you go, a little slip there. Just doesn't offer that many opportunities to get out on stuff like this. So like I was saying before, roads like this and that covered bridge is one of the many reasons why I'm so happy that when I retired that we moved out of South Florida, because you just don't get this. I know bikers in general are usually pretty friendly to everybody, but the southern hospitality of the people up here too is really what makes the South. Most people that you stop and talk to, they've never met a stranger. I mean, we just carried on a 30-minute conversation back there, a little bit about bikes and other things. So that's one of the beautiful things about living in the South in this area. I mean, I'm literally probably 25-30 miles at most from my house, and I've got this. It's just hard to beat. Hellacious rainstorms yesterday in this area, and it has just been so dry here that I guess this clay road just soaked everything in, because I'll be honest with you, I thought this was going to be a muddy mess, and it's just nice hard packed clay. which made nice, easy riding. I mean, that ride actually just went a lot faster than I thought. So it's back to pavement now, and I'll hit a couple spots on the way back going through Gay, and show you a couple of things up around Harrelson where The Walking Dead was also filmed. Small town USA. And this is what about getting on the back roads makes things so special, whether it's on a motorcycle, a Honda Civic, an SUV, it doesn't matter. I always tell everybody, and I've said it for years, stay off the interstates if you can, stay off the main highways, and get out and see America, the real America. So this is Gay, Georgia here. So they got two big festivals a year, and sleepy as this town is on a Sunday afternoon, come May and October, it is going to be jam-packed with people. Great little small town living here for at least 50 weeks out of the year. One of the things that I love about this area is I retired from law enforcement, well, it's been 12 years ago, from South Florida, and I wanted to move out of the atmosphere I worked in, and we couldn't be no more happier than we are up here in Georgia. An hour's ride, I can be over in Alabama. 2 hours ride, I can be in the North Georgia mountains. 2 hours ride, I can be at the lake place. 20 minutes, I can be out in the country. Just getting away from everything. So it's been a great move for us. The area is absolutely beautiful. So for us, it really worked out well. We did the opposite. We retired and moved north. Okay, we're coming back in Harrelson. So if you're a big Walking Dead fan, got a little treat for you that will take and show you some of the areas that they used in the filming. It was either in season 2 or 3 or 3 and 4. I can't remember which, but they filmed quite a bit down here. In fact, this is the area where Daryl's brother Merrill was actually shot and killed. So all of these buildings here were filmed and used in The Walking Dead. Like I said, all of those silos, I'll have to go back and watch. It was either the 2nd or 3rd season, I don't remember which one. Might have even been the 3rd and 4th, but it's when the town of Woodbury was in effect. They filmed quite a bit. Like I said, this is where I believe Merrill was killed by the governor and turned into a zombie, and where Daryl ended up having to finish his brother off. So pretty cool area. They do tours and stuff here, so if you're ever in the area, want to do a Walking Dead tour, they do them here. So a lot of the stuff was in the show. So definitely some movie history or TV show history if you're into The Walking Dead. I guess it's one of the guys that gives the tours. May recognize some of the places. I'll have to go back and rewatch a couple of those seasons. and see what I can recognize. Okay, quick little ride before it heated up and got too hot. Heading back home. Nice ride, long as you're moving, nice and cool. Got to see some sights and meet a couple of new friends. So not a bad way to spend your Sunday morning, early afternoon. Okay, that's pretty much about it for this ride. I played hooky on going to church. I was supposed to have been cleaning the garage out, and I'm like, you know what, it's too nice of a drive, and we just found that covered bridge the other day, so I wanted to get out and go for a quick ride. Anyway, great riding day, weather's perfect. Hopefully I beat my wife and daughter home and park this thing, go out and get lunch, then I guess come back home and clean out the garage. Until next time, keep rolling and riding, folks.